Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Kavanajika studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Today I am going to represent the topic Constructors in Object-Oriented Program with Java. Introduction to Constructors. Constructors are special methods used to initialize objects in programming language. They are called automatically when an object of a class which is created from a constructors. Understanding constructors is essential for effective object-oriented programming language. What is a constructor? A constructor has the same name as which is class which belongs to it. It does not have a return type, not even a void to the constructor point. Constructors can be overloaded, allowing multiple ways to create an object. Types of constructors. There are primarily two types of constructors like default constructor and parameterized constructor. One more we have copy constructor which is not considered in this. Default constructors do not take any arguments and initialize members to default values. Parameterized constructors accept arguments to set custom values for object attributes. Default constructors. Default constructors are automatically provided by the compiler if no constructors are defined, which is as public class my class, which is public static void by string arguments, which is compiler by an class Java. They initialize member variables to default values like 0 or null. Custom default constructors can also be defined to provide specific initial values. Parameterized constructors. While a box constructor in the preceding example does initialize the box object, it is without useful. Parameterized constructors allow passing values at the time of object creation, which have all boxes at same dimension with no dimension which is needed to wait to construct a box objects of various dimensions. They help create objects with specific initial states based on the provided arguments. This enhances flexibility and reduces the need for setter methods post creations. Constructor overloading. Constructor overloading enables the creation of multiple constructors in a class, which was initialized in constructor overloading public string name. And each constructor can have different parameters allowing varied initialization strategies. This is very useful for providing multiple ways to initialize objects based on different needs. Constructor chaining. Constructor chaining refers to the practice of calling one constructor from another within the same class, which has term new term inverse parameters constructors 3. This allows for code disability and reduces redundancy in constructor code. This keyword is used to involve another constructor in the same class. Deconstructors, best constructors. Destructors are opposite to constructors, which is used for cleanup before an object is destroyed. A destructor is a member function whose num is a name same as the class name and proceed by type. It is automatically by the compiler when an object goes out of scope. Destructor is usually used to delocate memory and do other cleanup for a class object. While constructor initialize destructors free resources allocated to an object. Understanding both is crucial for managing object lifecycle in programming. Best practices for using constructors like always initialize all member variables in the constructor to avoid undefined behaviors. Keep constructors simple and focused on initialization to enhance readability. Consider using parameterized constructors for better object initialization flexibility. Conclusion. We have it. The constructors are fundamental to object-oriented programming. We have played a vital role in object lifecycle management. Mastering constructors leads to better design and more maintainable code. Enhancing their proper usage enhances overall program efficiency and clarity. We have worked concepts like class, aggregation, encapsulation, composition, object association, formalization, abstraction, inheritance. We can also reference the book Object-Oriented Programming in C++ by Robert Laffer and the complete reference by Herbert Skled and Python Programming like Introduction to Computer Science by John. Thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe.